Hey guys, everything okay? Welcome to another video here on the Through Curiosities channel. Have you ever stopped to think how the world is full of incredible and sometimes unbelievable facts? There are lakes that boil, rocks that move on their own, and even days that last 25 hours. Can you believe it? Get ready to have your mind blown, because today we're going to delve into 5 interesting facts that will make you question everything you think you know about planet Earth. So, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and come on this journey full of impressive discoveries. So, guys, have you ever thought about what the oldest thing in the world is? Something that was here long before us, even before ancient civilizations? Methuselah, the oldest tree in the world. This tree is a true testament to the history of the Earth. This bristlecone pine tree lives in California in the United States and is over 4,800 years old. That's right, 4,800 years old. It's almost impossible to imagine something so old still standing. To give you an idea, this tree was already standing when the Egyptians were building the pyramids. While the pharaohs were building their monumental tombs, Methuselah was already there, watching everything. The exact location of the statue is kept secret to protect the Methuselah from vandalism and curious tourists. Preservation is essential to ensure that it continues to exist for many years to come. Just knowing that something so old and resilient is still alive is incredible, right? So next time you're in a forest, take a moment to appreciate the trees around you. Who knows? You might be in the presence of something as ancient as Methuselah. Nature is full of wonders, and Methuselah is just one of them. Let's continue to protect and cherish these natural treasures. What if I told you there is a lake that looks like a giant pressure cooker? It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's real. In the Caribbean, on the island of Dominica, there is Boiling Lake. This place is a true natural wonder, hidden in the middle of a lush, tropical forest. The water in this lake keeps bubbling non-stop, as if the stove was turned up to full blast. It's an impressive sight, with the water boiling and the steam constantly rising. The temperature reaches 92 degrees Celsius. That's almost the boiling point of water, making the lake one of the warmest in the world. It's so hot you could fry an egg in no time. Just imagine, you could cook your lunch right there, using the natural heat from the lake. Boiling Lake is fed by volcanic vents deep below, filled with superheated gases and vapors. These gases come from deep within the earth, leaving the lake shrouded in a thick haze of vapor, creating a surreal landscape. To get there, you have to face a 6-hour trail, crossing dense forest and rugged terrain. It's a challenging journey, but for the adventurous, it's an unforgettable experience. The landscape around the lake is breathtaking, with green mountains and the constant sound of bubbling water. In addition to the lake, the region is rich in biodiversity. You can find plants and animals that exist nowhere else in the world. It is a true paradise for nature lovers. And at the end of the day, when the sun sets, the lake takes on an even more magical aura. The colors of the sunset reflected in the boiling water create a scene that seems straight out of a dream. Guys, have you ever imagined living in a place without rivers? Yes, this place exists, and it's called Saudi Arabia. In the middle of the desert, there is a country that has no permanent rivers. Because the country's climate is extremely arid, reaching an incredible 50 degrees Celsius in the summer, rainfall is very rare, with an estimated 70 millimeters per year. Therefore, the country has few water resources, and its water comes mainly from groundwater or from sea desalination processes, in which Saudi Arabia is a master at this, transforming seawater into drinking water. They are also irrigation experts, making the most of every drop of rain. They manage to transform part of the desert into fertile land, planting everything from dates to wheat. So next time you complain about the lack of water, remember Saudi Arabia, the country that overcame geography and lives without rivers. So, guys, do you believe in rocks that walk on their own? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, right? But, believe it or not, this really does happen in a very special place. Down in Death Valley in the United States, there's a mystery that has kept scientists on their toes for decades. The sliding rocks. This intriguing phenomenon occurs in an area called Racetrack Playa, a flat, dry lake bed. Imagine you're walking in the desert and you see a trail on the ground, as if something had been dragged. But there's no one around, just you and the desert. It's as if the stones had a life of their own. In 2014, they finally figured out the mystery: ice. For years, Many theories had been proposed, from magnetic fields to extraterrestrial intervention, but the answer was right under our noses. In winter, Death Valley freezes over, and a thin layer of ice forms. This ice is almost invisible, but it holds the key to the mystery. When the temperature drops, the water in the ground freezes, creating a slippery surface. When the sun heats up, the ice melts and breaks into sheets. These sheets of ice float on the meltwater, creating a kind of magic carpet that can move heavy objects with ease. Then the wind pushes these plates, which in turn push the rocks, creating the trails. The wind in Death Valley can be quite strong, and combined with the ice, it can move rocks weighing up to hundreds of pounds. The explanation isn't as exciting as aliens or ghosts, but it's still amazing, right? It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us with its ingenious and simple solutions. Who knew ice and wind could do this? So the next time you hear a strange story, remember, sometimes the truth is even more fascinating than fiction. So guys, have you ever wished the day had more hours? In 1972, there was a 25-hour day. That's right, all because of the leap second. In 1972, scientists added not one, but 2 leap seconds. One of those seconds fell on June 30th, which ended up being 24 hours, 60 minutes, and 61 seconds. What would you do with an extra second in your day? So guys, did you enjoy the trip through the world of oddities? Which of these curiosities blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments which one you found the weirdest and share the video with everyone. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Thanks, see you around.